What is up, YouTube? Today we are going to be making a Brieg showcase. I have already pulled him, as you guys can see in the guild chat. I pulled actually 3 of them. So I'm ready. I'm trying to make a video as soon as possible. We're going to test him in RTA. I think arena is kind of whatever, and I do want to test him in expedition as well afterwards. But if you guys do enjoy this video, and obviously we're at nighttime, so like the recording, the lighting is all a little bit weird, and I'm not used to recording at night. But anyways, please drop a like and comment below, as we have dropped all our bookmarks on him. But if you guys did enjoy, please drop a like, please. Okay, all right, let's jump straight into the review. Okay, so these are going to be the stats I'll be running on Brieg. Obviously, he seems like a light expedition tank, and also he might be good for like some arena. Obviously, he is currently banned in RTA, unfortunately, since the end of the season has been announced, so we're not going to be able to test him in RTA. But obviously, as you guys know, he does have Perception, which grants him 15 crit and 15 crit damage when he is... So you basically just build like a Closer Charles, right? Or Violet. You only have him at 85 crit. And obviously, he is single target on S3 and S1, so I'm thinking that pen set's going to give the most value out of his kit. Now, obviously, this is a pretty weak build, because it's just leftover gear that I have sitting around. But overall, I think we could just test this out in Light Expedition and see how he goes. Alright, so this is going to be the raw version of the Light Expedition. Obviously, we already saw like the build in... we saw like how he does in just like the preview video, but it's also a little bit different when you're actually seeing him in action, I guess, on an account. But like I said, right, like the stats aren't great. I also don't have Carmine Rose like they showed in the preview video, but you know, maybe he'll still work out pretty well. So only one way to find out, which is testing him here. Obviously, I think a lot of you guys, including myself, used to run Fire Cecilia instead of Brieg in Light Expedition. And I think you can still probably do both. I mean, Brieg, I put 12 molas into him, so I'm hoping that at least he gives me some value. Because if not, that's going to feel real bad. But let's see how much damage this does on the Fighting Spirits here. They do have defense buff on the Light Expo. It's only about 14k. But extending that defense break is pretty big, right? Okay, so far it's not looking super hot, but I like to be proven wrong, because maybe he does more damage here since there's no defense buff. Okay, so 25k when there's no defense buff is okay. I think definitely maybe like bumping up his speed might be a bit better, but well, we'll see. But honestly, his animations are like amazing. Like, it's super cool. So honestly, I can't even like... I want to talk shit, but I can't really talk that much shit, because his kit is pretty unique. But we'll see. I really wish we could test him in RTA, because in RTA you can actually get a better idea of really how he does. And obviously I have no friends, so I can't test him in a mock battle either, so... What can I do? I just have muscles. Okay, so he gets another Fighting Spirit proc. And as a knight, though, I think his artifact is pretty unique, because I think it's probably really good on Fire Charlotte. But, I mean, it's pretty universal, too. Like, any knight can really use his artifact pretty well. But looking at this so far, and I've already done Light Expedition for the month, so I'm really just burning energy for no reason for you guys, so please like the video, please. Okay, so we apply the Unbuffable, beautiful. Nice. Yeah, his kit's very unique. But that's really all I can say. And I think he isn't anything crazy right now, just because Cecilia could have done the same job, right? So if you're planning on pulling him just for like Light Expedition, which I hope you're not, because it's obviously not worth building units just for Expedition. Because you can always just like add friends through the Epic 7 official Discord, or just, you know, leech off your guildmates, right? Well, Lazy Penguin, I'm sorry. Alright, like, it is what it is, alright? Okay, so we stick another Death Break, which is nice. But overall, yeah, his damage is okay. His multipliers, though, are not amazing, but who knows, I'd love to see this in action in Guild War, too. Like, maybe it could be a good Guild War defense unit as well, somehow. I almost wish I didn't use my attacks today, because that means I would have been able to debut the Brieg in Guild War, but That's for Friday's video. We're gonna do a crazy clickbait. Brieg must pull rank 1 Guild War debut. Oh my god. You know, like I already have it in mind. I already know what we're gonna do. Decent damage. So I mean, I think we pretty much already like seen enough. I'm not really keen on sitting through this entire expedition, so I'm just gonna get to 1 mil and just call it a day. Whoever's expo this is, if you watch this video, I mean, it's, you know, it is what it is. Sucks to suck, buddy. Let's let Helga do her thing first. Alright, let's quit. 1 mil is already pretty respectable, agreed. Alright, so, into our first arena showcase, I guess. We're just going to use S2, obviously, and we do have the increased hit chance artifact on, so let's just see if it hits Aiden, and if it doesn't, you know, actually that's kind of copium. We should probably just try to dispel all the buffs, right? But if we activate LHC, it'd be good too. But let's just see how the S3 does here, if we can strip the Bellion. You do get an increased 50 effectiveness on this attack, so I do expect it to... oh wow, okay, cool. I'll take a counter. So honestly, I mean, you could kind of use it in an auto comp. That's kind of copium, but I mean, hey, if it works, right? So Brieg's just zooming down, as you can see. Just gonna turn this off. Oh, you did not see that. Should I have S3'd on LR Crow? Yep. Did I? Nope.
Ever ignore the power of someone with something to protect.
Okay. Let's see this damage on the Airwell. I do like the fact that the S1 Fighting Spirit is kind of random targeting at 100 Fighting Spirit, which is like a little bit RNG, but you know that this game overall is RNG, right? So you might as fucking well just add a little bit more of a layer to it too. And Crow gets broke. Oh, never mind. I mean, so far I'm not making this guy look very good, eh? Okay. We S3 here. Counter. I'm actually thinking maybe you could run this artifact on LRK, eh? Maybe? Is that copium? So it misses on the Aiden. So we currently have hit 0 for 2 on the Aiden, which means he kind of sucks. We get another counter, which is nice. Okay, so if you guys are curious, I definitely do not recommend running him in an auto arena team. But honestly, he gets Fighting Spirit pretty quickly. So if you actually charge up Fighting Spirit this quickly, I can actually see him being pretty good. But hey, one thing I want to say is I think it's time to build Penelope, guys. He has Fighting Spirit, just like Lionheart Sturmia. I think it's time. I don't even know if he even did. Well, I guess he did something. He kind of hit the Aiden, and the damage is actually overall pretty good. Now we are gonna be able to rip another skill off here from the Brieg. So let's see if we can at least kill this Karina, right? Come on, we have pen sets. There's no way we don't, right? This unit was not worth it. This unit was not worth my 600 bookmarks. Oh boy. Damage is okay. Alright, let's try another one. Let's try another fight. So Conquer Lilies does her skills. No, we're getting targeted. Oh, that's not good.
All right, all systems online. Let's go,
Wow, we actually hit. Can't believe it.
Busted already? I'm just getting started. Children will help. Humans are truly foolish. I just feel sorry.
Is he viable in an auto arena team?
By my destiny, I will cut you down.
I guess.
Generous
But to be honest, like, it's not
please protect us.
like you could put like an Arya or like an SSB and it would work even better, right? So in reality, it's like, what is he really even good for? I feel like it might just be Expedition, but until we test an RTA, we'll never really know.
I'll cover you. A lion never relents. No matter how small its prey.
Okay.
Grant me power, Lord Noyas. I have no mercy to spare.
Okay. 100 fighting spirit. Or not 100, 75.
Reckless greed.
The S3 is okay at best. I wouldn't say it's amazing.
Just as I planned. Victory is ours.
You could try a little harder.
Yeah, so far I just think he's
I win again.
alright. Oh, he's alright.
Keep your guard up. Hubris leads to
Alrighty guys, so I ran him in a few more arena battles and honestly he just seems like purely a PvE character. Like, I'm sure there's probably like certain builds that you could like play with, like, I don't know, like Flan or something, some type of like push comp that allows you to one-shot stuff with like aim emitters and stuff like that. But I feel like outside of just cheesing with this character, like, it's really difficult to like get him to just like stomp, I guess. Like, he just doesn't feel super strong. He's very strong in Expedition. I won't disagree that. He's not very good in Arena. It doesn't really replace anything. Arya and SSB are going to do a way better job than him in terms of any auto comps, and you're not going to really fish out any teams in Arena that have a lot of fire units. So I think I'm not going to make a final verdict yet. We definitely do still need to test him in RTA lobbies, and we're also going to need to test him in Guild War. So I will hold off my thoughts until then. But I kind of want to just let you guys see the damage overall in terms of whether or not you should pull for him. Because as of right now, I think you could probably skip. Just because he's not limited. You can get him from just like water elemental summons. So nothing too crazy. And obviously, like for Light Expedition, you already have units like Fire Ras, or you could do like Fire Cecilia, that are just going to do his job like just as good, right? Maybe not better, but just as good, right? So yeah, I don't think he's really that much of a must pull, I think. Alrighty, so that is going to wrap up this video. This is going to be very short and sweet just because I just wanted to get this out for you guys ASAP. And I look forward to testing him on Friday. We're going to try to use him in 3 different Guild War battles, and hopefully we don't int. But yeah, as always, if you guys do like, please drop a like, as it'll really help me get this video out there. But if you didn't like, you can let me know as well. So thank you so much for watching, guys. I love you guys as always. And until I see you guys tomorrow's stream and on Friday's video, take care. Bye.